Yo, was goody good, was hood, business. I'm not gonna say that shit, that's gonna put me on a fucking list. Okay. I got a text message. Hold up. I gotta hear myself. I got a text message from my mom's. Yeah, so I had to like change my. Then it turns out that disease that I've been suffering from, yeah, it's COVID. Like after I stopped streaming, on Thursday, I really went through it for 4 hours, before I finally got like some medical attention. I'd say medical attention, but it's not really medical attention. I didn't go to a hospital or anything of that nature. I just finally had someone take a look at me and go, okay, you know what, this guy's bedridden. My body was too heavy for me to like walk around comfortably. Let's get this dude hydrated and shit like that. That's the worst part. Like these days, like it's been an empty ass fridge. There's like nothing in here. Like this was the worst time to have like COVID, man, because you got COVID with a packed refrigerator full of like nutrients and hydration. It's kind of lit, but at least early on when I was really suffering through it, we started. I think my younger bro got a bunch of Gatorades for me. So mentally, I owe him for life, but I did have his back when he had it really bad, which is why I have it, man. And that's some bro shit, man. Being in it together. Yeah, this one was just like a really like bad one because like for whatever reason it's like everybody just kind of forgot what it is that you need to like have for someone who's sick. I will say this though, like I'm glad I asked for Gatorade instead of that Tropicana orange juice, because even though Gatorade has too much high fructose corn syrup, Tropicana has it too, but I hate that synthetic vitamin C. Like I recently learned that it was something that came from mold. I think that was last year that I learned that, but could have been this year. I didn't think much of it other than, I want a more natural, like bioavailable form of vitamin C, which we have lemons, so I have plenty of that. But it's just that like I would taste the orange juice and go like, why does this taste so moldy? And it's like, oh, it's because that's kind of the active ingredient. I hate it, man. It's like, you ever have that person who like washes their dishes with a dirty old sponge? So when they finish washing dishes and you use the new cups and stuff like that, it just tastes like mold. Like contamination and stuff of that nature. We don't really deal with that shit now anymore. I don't really use orange juice as my go-to, like that synthetic Tropicana shit. It's nasty. Oh yeah, the difference between like something like Simply, Tropicana, and all those other orange juice companies, they use the same oranges. It's really just the flavorings that they use because pasteurized orange juice is so bland. So that's why, like, Tropicana, like, I always hated how it tasted, man. It was, like, thick as hell. Because, I'm a Dominican boy, like, around my grandma's apartment, we used to have, like, this orange juice vendor who, like, squeezed the oranges for us, and that orange juice, it tasted like oranges that were freshly squeezed, like it was, the raw form of the juice. It's like, yeah, this is orange juice that tastes like orange, but then you have the Tropicana, and it's like, what the fuck is this shit? Well, we used to have that all the time, and supposedly the vitamin C would help, but I didn't really feel it. The benefits. Another issue is that, like, of course it's citric acid, not the naturally available absorbic acid, which it's synthetically added due to the pasteurized nature of it. Like B vitamins are like super like heat vulnerable. But another thing is that I used to like get as advice is to like stay away from dairy when you're sick because it produces mucus. That's like something my mom would say. That's advice that would get you killed. Like I remember I would try to do everything to avoid having mucus 2019. And that led to like one of the more dangerous colds that I've ever had. Around the time I beat Kingdom Hearts 3, where I thought I was about to die. I gotta talk to some NPCs. I think, yeah, this is probably where I need to go. Ooh. They made that look good. So, because of that, I was always like, I'm gonna avoid dairy, as my mom said. I needed mucus, because that first day, I had like no boogers, no like snot coming out my nose, no cough, it was just my body was feeling hot, that's all. And that is dangerous, because that means that my white blood cells weren't doing shit. So it's this dude. Yeah, let's go. uh, I started like hydrating a lot, and I knew I was gonna get better the moment like I started making like snot again, man. Like, as soon as I was like, oh shit, my body is actually like fighting back. Like before, it was just a fever, chills, spasms, body weight increasing, aching bones. Nothing to signify like, I'm curious. Do your thing, girl. Okay. So that's a stairway down. We gotta stop thinking in terms of like Dr. Sebi things, like eliminate the mucus and eliminate the disease. No. Like our obsession with anti-inflammation. We've forgotten that inflammation is, necessary when you're dealing with trauma in the body, like injuries and toxins, diseases. But we like to gaslight our bodies and convince them, no, there's nothing wrong, don't inflame. No, inflame. You're supposed to do that when disease is present. I need my white blood cell foot soldiers to fight for me. But you know what, I think some of us really like the fantasy of there's nothing really wrong with our bodies. There is a caveat though. Here's the caveat. And I gotta use that word now because when I speak normally, I always take time to bring up a caveat, but people think I'm refuting my own point. That's why I have to explicitly say I'm bringing up a caveat. So we have a diet that's high in inflammatory building omega-6 fats and devoid of the inflammatory resistant omega-3s. So that might actually be a problem depending on your situation, as like too much inflammation in the body when there's no injury, or inflammation building like resources that could like lead to like heart failure and these other complications. But in the case of a cold, you want to be able to inflame and bring your white blood cells to the task of doing what an immune system is supposed to do. The immune system is supposed to like be like a bunch of kamikaze warriors for you. But that's kind of it for me, my like disease chronicles. I want to talk about something else because no, actually there are a couple things I want to bring up. First off, my dreams, because I was sleeping like crazy like the night before I had the symptoms, like Wednesday night, and I was dreaming about Kevin Durant, like not that way, like not the zesty way, but just like I was having a dream about like this documentary video on him that doesn't actually exist. I was just watching like this 10-hour long fake documentary in my dreams, and then I would actually see like a modernized kind of race gang Tactics Ogre. Something that looks like what a dude who served prison time would make in his head if he ever played like a Fire Emblem game. And it was like even more unfairly difficult, and I was loading save states, and this is the thing I hate about playing games that are really long, is that like you start to see the game in your dreams. Like that shit is unbelievably annoying. I dealt with that with Persona. I dealt with that with Skyrim, Kiseki. Now I'm dealing with Tactics Ogre, so that's how I know Tactics Ogre is like kind of taking its toll in my head. Because when I have like dreams about games that I'm not playing for too long, I'm not thinking about the nitty gritties of like the grind. Like, I've had dreams about Final Fantasy VII. They're good dreams. They're like, ooh, I want to make that. Okay. The stuff is hidden behind a door. No one knows about the hidden switch on the side of the bed. Just take the piece of paper with you. So yeah, I also finished the Death March and Tactics Ogre, and I guess I'll show the scene difference. Because, you know, it feels good to be done with Tactics fucking Ogre. Well, the Death March and Tactics Ogre, I should say. I'm still not out of the woods yet, but I'll showcase, like, the first fight against Nybeth. Really, that's about it, man. I'll off-screen everything until floor 100. Maybe I'll show floor 100 and then Hanging Gardens. Off-screen grind Coda 1, off-screen grind the other routes and scenarios. Okay, but what does this... Oh! Whoa! That's the same woe from the Thames, like, item shop, Thames shop. Okay, how do I do something about that? Well, it's good to have precedent in my thing. I had to really, like, Death March for a while just to make sure it was a done deal, but I'm really glad about all of that shit, man. Tactics Ogre, it's a good game. I don't think like playing more of the game is going to like give me like a higher or lower opinion of the game at this point. Maybe the conclusion of the game, its various endings which have little to do with the route you took. It could be like a huge factor in all of that, but I think it's a good game, man. I'm glad that like I got a little bit of Tactics Ogre in my life. I feel like I've missed out on a lot of items just roaming around here. Like, this is definitely probably a sign that I gotta get the fuck up out of here and find the boss. Like, as soon as I beat him, I probably can't return here again. I don't remember the gist of this game, so if it seems like I'm pretending I beat this game, it's because last time I played this game, it was with a guide in like 2015. Mentally, I was a very different person. Like, I had a different flavor of depression back then. It was that passionate depression. You know, the I'm about to do irrational shit type depression, not the like, you know, sterilized, crotchety, grumpy depression that we got nowadays, man. Like, let me hit you with, see, I don't feel like doing buffs anymore, because it's like, I'd rather just do group buffs. You know, this guy's like water-based, so why not? How much does that hurt? It's not really good. Oh shit, I just realized he is... Celia is like fucked up. Oh no, everybody needs to get it. Look at you, Jack. This guy hits Duda. I might have to bring out that protect cape. Okay, potion berry. That protect cape might just give me that group buff that I need. See, there's like a nice dash of Final Fantasy 1 with this. Quake wouldn't make too much sense on this guy because he's on the ocean, but the sea does have like earthquakes too. Okay, that actually did like better damage. That might be the difference between like, okay. Alright, this is actually really nice. I like these fights on these like low poly ships. So what does that accomplish anyway? Can I fall off these? I thought that this was like if you take a wrong step you'll fall off type thing. See, I really like Tactics Ogre, man. Like, the game wants me to like, again, be like romantically loved or how my homie put it, like a yandere for Tactics Ogre. Like, I know some people that truly are that way for the game. It's got something for a lot of people. Yeah, like, but I think they took it a little too far, man. Like, a lot of content. But I do like getting myself platinums for games that I think deserve platinum, so I'll go an extra step for it. Okay, how do I get that? I feel like I need to throw a bomb, but I can't really like throw bombs. See, there's still random battles here even though I defeated the boss. I like that. I like that a lot. I hate my instinct to just hump at things when I don't understand. Like, I'm like a fucking dog or something. And I don't get where that comes from because I've never really had like pets, so it's not like I can copy their traits onto myself. One thing I like about this game is that like I always feel like I'm accomplishing something while I'm playing it because it has such a monster of unique energy to it. And really, this game is a lot better than I remember. Like, I think... So I went to vacation in Hazleton in like 2015. Around the time I felt like Zelbelk or whatever his name is. And then when I came back, like I started to like really like this game a lot less, but I'm starting to realize it now, but no, the game is really consistent with it. I might just be like a hater. But yeah, 2015 me, like, I was just not vibing with shit because I was getting fucked with depression and whatnot. Like. Oh man, like, I remember like. What's the thing that's like? I am kind of like remembering 2011 and how people were so up in arms, myself included, that a lot of those PlayStation free PSN titles, it was becoming more inconvenient to download them and they were gonna get like ripped off from the stores before there was like resistance on that. But the best thing Sony did in 2022 was introduce like putting those games into the PlayStation 4 or 5 PSN, like emulation again. Because these PS1 classics, man, they're no joke. I think that was like the best thing that they offered. I mean, how many of these games have I played so far on stream? I've done Ape Escape. I've done Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear Trip of Rescue. Not so good. Wild Arms. I'm gonna be honest, I think Ape Escape is even a little bit better than this game. And that's not like an insult on this game, that's just a testament to how good Ape Escape is. Although some areas I don't really fuss with as much. I think it was a lot pissier when I played Ape Escape though, because a bunch of attitude issues I had at the time. Those were good times though, because I had a good thing going on with my girl and shit. That's a period I should look back to like fondly. So it'll make that sound regardless. I realize he's the first guy to really have like a reset. She would have if she had the teardrop by now, and I guess that means that Rudy's the one left out. I think the fourth set items are like mostly related to like optional things you would want to do anyway. Hugely side quest oriented. So is this gonna go for that? Wait a second. I'm curious about something. Oh, I was thinking like. Alright. What's the perspective thing? Oh, okay. I didn't think about it a step ahead. Go ahead. Magic carrot. Potion berry. I'm gonna just hookshot every. I'm gonna use Hampon for everything. Because those extra steps, they count. Look at that, I got a lucky card. Ooh. See, the blue chest thing seems so familiar to me, but I don't know why. Like, I think maybe they have explosives. One thing I'm starting to realize is that the dungeon itself is not going to take me too long. At least the early portion, and once I get to 425, I'll probably have good stuff to really think about tackling it effectively. Do I like betrayal? Did I go past the... I'm trying to remember where the blueprints were. That last boss went hard as hell in terms of like how much damage he was dealing, because everybody was like going near death. But he was slow. That was like the saving grace. So you can do the group heal and like undo all that. But like if he caught your healer dead, then you might end up with like a compromised encounter. Not everybody gets the EXP for that hard-earned victory. Look at all that money I got. Oh man, I kind of just want to like get those 3 chests. That's the only thing I don't have, but okay, no sound effect there. I think I kind of just fell asleep with the wheel, which can happen when you're just dealing with an encounter rate like this one. One thing I will say that like is kind of an issue with this game is that like you get the healer, tank, and DPS guy. That's all you really get. Like you don't class change. You can't really like modify these guys to like be able to do everything. So as a result, it's like you gotta be really over leveled for these encounters to feel just comfortable to like dance around, blaze through. Like, this lady, right? It's even worse now. Like let me look at her attack power. Like everyone just like way past where the fuck she's at. This is not the system that like, it's too traditional in some cases. Maybe in the future that'll change. They're trying to box you in for now, but at some point I gotta be able to like turn this lady into someone who can just hit like that on a dime, so that when I'm in a place that's like old, it doesn't really like pose a challenge to me anymore. I can just cook everything and not have to think about random battles for too long. Like for new places that are like more scaled to your level, of course that wouldn't be right, because these roles that these characters play, that's like the synergy of the game. But past that point, I want to be able to just move comfortably. And, the growth curve of her attack is like much flatter than everyone else's. Alright. I think I'll ignore it for now. I don't know if I'll just never be able to return here. Yep. I don't want to deal with that shit. I guess it's like Final Fantasy X, for as much as I've dogged on the post game, kind of being a little too time consuming, dragging on. The fact that you can get Yuna to be this lady that just like one-shots everything, that feels good, because then you can just go anywhere. Wherever you want to go, man. It don't even matter, man. You feel like you got no borders in these games. Like, fuck open world. How about, like, anybody can get it world? That sounds like the real prize right there. So what's this? This is that. I am really fucking lost. You know what? I'm actually surprised LeBron won that like game against the Suns. I'm looking at the way basically the season is shaping out. Dallas Mavericks are doing really good. Nuggets are doing really well. Golden State Warriors, they haven't been cooking. The Bucks have actually been doing worse now than they did before they had Dame. They were a first seed back then. I mean, I know it's only like 10 games or so, but that's just crazy to me. I look at the in-season tournament, I think that LeBron could really just like, not LeBron, the Lakers could really just dominate at this point. Because, like, the little division that they've been given, it doesn't seem that strong. I mean, they're facing off against the Grizzlies, Trailblazers, and Utah Jazz. They already beat the Suns, so I guess the toughest guys would be the Grizzlies. And that's if Ja Morant is there. If he's not, then the nastiest guy there might be like Derrick Rose. You know, he's not, you know, bad. That dude can drop 50 on you on like a good day. He was an MVP for a reason. That light skin's strong. Wait, hold on. What if I do like... I had to really think about this. Like they did really well against the Portland Trail Blazers yesterday without LeBron. To the point where some troll on the NBA thinks that maybe LeBron is the problem, but I also thought about how good the record was when LeBron was injured, and then they started losing games when LeBron came back. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. Like they're a positive when he's there and negative when he's not. But then when it's like when he's not there at all, soon be doing pretty good. I say that, but then in games where he's doing limited times, like, or the first half of the game and shit like that, he's also suffering. It's all pretty weird this season. Like the way the Warriors were set up in the beginning of preseason, they seemed like one of the strongest, most overpowered teams, but now it's like they're still kind of just the Warriors. It just that now they might give the Lakers some more trouble. Because before, like even when the Lakers were really bad, the Warriors would really just job to them. I have no idea why that was. Even if LeBron wasn't there. And that was like consistent since 2018. Alright. I gotta think about this shit. Fuck. Trying to think about this shit now. Let's see. There's like another way that I can like bust down on this. Okay, now I just made like a lot more money than even what I had before. Look at the level I have at the moment. You could have told me that this is around the level where you start to like fight real shit in this game, and I would have believed you. The fact that it's like early game and I'm in these levels, that's crazy to me. It's good to revisit games because things that you don't commit to memory because they don't seem that important to you, or because you have like a guide on you at all times. Yeah, that's like not to be found here. Can I form a bridge, maybe? Can't push that box. What can I do, really? Can't hop. Can't turn my ACL. Trying to do that shit. Oh, I tried to loophole it that way. Didn't really work like that. What if it's light itself that I need to like maintain? Like maybe the light will just like bust. You know, I might be onto something, because think about it like this. This thing is probably not used to being exposed to light. It's old, it's deteriorating. Expose it to light long enough, it might just start like breaking down. Because it's blue, I assume that like it's an explosive, so it's gonna blow up, destroy the other crates with it, and I can just like use handpin to collect what I need to collect. I'm thinking about it like almost as if I'm bringing out a proverb from Jesus. Just using new wine in old wineskin. I'll keep this up for a little bit. Cause it's pretty. Fuck. Oh damn. They're just like in sync like that? She's about to get her as a girl soon. Swordsman, Outcast, Magician. That's the class they give him, Outcast. I mean, he's even dressed kind of like a goon. Cross Saber, Spirit Blade. Let me actually analyze the difference between the swords he gets. He's getting some like Final Fantasy ass blades, and this dude's getting like they're still kind of like that. Like I can't tell the difference between like a sword Rudy would use and a sword Jack would use. This is like, man, that don't hit hard enough for me. That hits too hard for me. I guess they're trying to do the One Piece thing of swordsman versus guy with a sword. Which is effectively what the difference between someone like Brook and Zoro is in Luffy's crew. Like, Brook has some interesting sword play, like how he does like the draw, kind of shoots it instantly and it hits everything. But Zoro is still like the sword deity of that group. Because he's the swordsman, the other guy is just the guy with the sword. Oh shit, hold on. Let me check something. My phone... Nope. I was about to say for a second. Alright. Trying to figure out this puzzle right here. There's not much of a difference between like regular hit and like a crit. I like how he pulls up the pistol. That's a funny ass pose. It's like if you gave a little ass kid a gun. Yo, Daddy's whip. Alright. They knew the deal, but shit, I might end up with a lot of fucking bread if I stick around here. This place is nice, actually. I mean, probably because it's like a temporary abode, but you can really just mount up the levels and the bread here. Time I figure out this puzzle, shit. And it's probably something that I'm on the right track of. One of the 5 theories I have in my head. So let me head downstairs. Nothing interesting down here. One thing I will say is that getting COVID made No Nut November super easy now. Because when you're in that state where you're just like fighting for your life, I'm talking about like an actual sickness where all you can do is really eat, so you can do that type of stuff. The difficulty drops from like a 9 out of 10 to like a 0 out of 10. That's like a system reboot, really. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember that video of the black woman in the burqa who was like, took like a sour candy and she started moving like she was glitching out. And that's what I feel like my body did. It did like a whole system reboot. Like violently glitching out, and I managed to gain some benefits out of that. This self-imposed challenge that I took upon myself is no longer ridiculously hard. What might be ridiculously hard is rebounding back to a normal life. Like, I'm gonna have to take whatever lesson from this and just like apply it. Like, when you want to do something different in life than what you're usually doing, you gotta have like a system reboot. Some people, that's like, fasting, cutting their hair off, but a disease that hits you that hard on a neurological level, That'll do it. That's the quote. I call game. Let me save just in case like something goes wrong. Also, I want to see like what level. Damn. Whew. See, I was not supposed to be this overpowered. So really having one flame does the same exact thing. Running lefts might actually be really pointless then. Oh, but that's actually crazy if I leveled up all those times to where I'm like a completely different tier from where I was before. And I'm still not one-shotting these characters with Cecilia. Like, Cecilia needs, like, end-game gear. Post-game gear, probably, just to be able to do that here. And maybe even then, that's, like, on a good roll. Without a crit. Oh, fuck. Wait, what is that? That time it wasn't as bright. Oh, something is off in the air. I guess this is why the remake just decides Rudy's gonna only use guns. No more swordplay. You know what I would really call this guy? I would just call this guy a shooter. The thing is, his offhand has like a shield. So it's like he's probably switching his on-hand with the sword and the gun. He's bloodborne up. Okay, this is not the solution. So I gotta somehow get the contents of that thing to blow up. So that I can get the surrounding content and Ampeg can pick it up. Look at how much bread I have, man. This is insane. Like, the reason I'm not pissed as I'm doing this is because first, I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. And second off, look at this level leap that I'm going through, like. because I remember trying to get levels in this game in the past. It was not this fun and easy. It was always a little bit too much. You're trying to get to the point where the final boss, I mean, like the super boss, like, you can fight him on like decent terms. That ain't. You gotta go through some hoops. Ragu. So what would I want to do? Let's see. Radar shows there's content deep inside. Gotta be able to. I gotta think about the shape of this too. It might be worthwhile for me to just dump all of this on her. So that if I need a healer who can act first, I got her. Alright, I'm starting to realize items aren't really like that worthwhile for like heals at this point. Heal berries are kind of a done deal. Is there an advantage to there being like no? I'm trying to think about it as if there's like a way for me to fall onto that area. Like, is there like a falling trap? That's upstairs, that's downstairs. So I can't like fall upstairs from downstairs. That's not a real thing. The Gravity Man stage in Mega Man is like that, but we ain't playing Mega Man up in here. We're playing Wild Arms. Whoa, hold up. Oh shit, I got it. Oh man, that is insane. Oh, fuck. So why does it feel like that one I don't penetrate all the way with? That feels like when you realize Bobby Shmurda's hat disappeared. See, now you fucked up the level dynamic. Okay, at least they don't lose MP when they die. That shit was like next level annoying. So I can penetrate better on this side. What can I do? If I can penetrate like this. No, that's too thick. That little mouse. Posted up, man. Man. I just gotta initiate that contact and then or bust that open. Oh shit, my little bro is back from work. Alright. Let me charge this up. Sounds like one of those things where I'll just have to look at a strategy wiki. This is the second puzzle that really like stumped me up like that. So it turns out I gotta wait till I'm at the beach to get this shit. So I appreciated the effort and the gumption on my own part to try to pull that off, but that was an example of me needing to learn to let shit go. Oh well, at least I ended up super over leveled. But like, I would have really just ended up at level like 35, thinking, man, what am I not understanding? Wait, hold on, let me look at these levels right here. Motherfucker doesn't want to get the contagion. Alright, damn. How much bread do I have? Like, so much bread, man. Money is not a thing anymore. You know what's been in my head lately is that like Afro dance beat with the white guys and that Ashkenazi dude just dancing to that. That's been stuck in my head for quite some time. It's actually pretty good too. That beat is pretty fire. So I really did do everything I could. Oh shit, it started busting. That's how ghosts pass on to the great beyond. They just like bust. Shit. Let me be a ghost and then just accept my way into the afterlife. Oh, so you might actually recognize Cecilia, although she did cut off her locks and change her fit. Okay, so this is the shit that makes me not like the game as much. A ship. Because now I have to deal with the weird geography of this game world. It'd be nice if I can just like pull out like a... Okay, magic map is like that. You see, look at this fucking world map. It's... Ugh. Woo. What is that? That doesn't read like a face. Like Final Fantasy 8, 9, even 6, those are pretty world maps. So let's go to use this duplicator. Oh wait, actually before that. Damn, hold on. Oh, fuck. Damn. That was a strong sneeze, man. That sneeze would have ended a WWE wrestler's career. That sneeze would have ended an AEW wrestler's career, but they would have still kept wrestling anyway. Realize you don't really deal like crazy different amounts of damage. I mean, she did a bit more because defense probably wasn't as much of a variable, but compared to like enemies I'm fighting, like that was not that much more damage. Maybe like 80 points more on the part of Jack. That's probably because he like breaks past like, the defense thresholds. Especially with all the power stuff I put into him. Like, I'm not getting these guys well-rounded. I'm building to their strengths, ignoring their weaknesses. Press grab, super sound, press grab. Alright, so y'all just want me to get every spell already. How many Chris Grafts do I have? Okay, now I can just shoot those out. Because he's saying crazy shit like that, maybe? Oh, let's put it to the test. Feeling okay. Yeah, that's pretty much how the early game was set up. Kind of reminds me of like the Christian Judaist interpretation of idols, that they're like actual encasings of deities. And so when you smash an idol, you smash like the deity. Seems like there's a little bit of that going on here, which is pretty interesting. I'm glad I got a bunch of levels in, though. That's one thing I will say. It was good to be at a decent, big number level. So damn, really, Saint Centaur and Adelheid aren't that far away. That one dude said he wanted to go to... Oh shit, what is this? Lucky card. So yeah, there's all these like treasures that I can find, like things that Kyrie must have left behind during Kingdom Hearts 2. To enter the world, you must sacrifice yourself. Alright, well. I like talking about world maps and what separates like a good world map design from a bad one, especially because I'm so critical of the Wild Arms games and how they go about world map designs. Maybe not 3 as much as 1 and 2, but again, a good world map should read continents as faces. I can't read these as faces at all. This ain't it, IG. There's a way to do it. This is not how you do it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you got like a landmass in the top right corner. Okay. So I guess this is like a super continent, but then it like loops into like another continent. I'm treating like this whole like top piece that like kind of T-bones into like or horseshoes into like this thing on the left as like a continent. And then the bottom right thing is another continent. Bottom left thing is like another continent. I assume the game is not going to take you to some place where you're just super under-leveled and just aren't ready to like take on the rest of the game. You go there, the first random encounter just wipes everyone out. Because that would be like really fucked up. I'm just gonna hug walls. There's treasure to be found, and I want to get as much of it as I can. Something I will bracket on my braces. I wonder if I get damaged a little bit. Yeah, I messed up my brackets a little when I first got the COVID thing because I was just like on dire straits, grinding my teeth like crazy from the pain. And oh shit. My metal ear was making some weird activities just now. Okay, so who's this? A naming way. He's doing it on the low, like he's selling some drugs, man. I guess if you're like a criminal, you would want to change your name. That's why someone who can like do it on the low is probably advantageous. ITMJ did get worse though, I will say that much. But I'm not feeling too bad about that because I actually want it to get bad enough that the doctors start to like accept the fact that I have it. Because a lot of times I show them and they don't. No one seems to like see what it is or feel what it is that I'm seeing and feeling. Well, the seeing part is kind of irrelevant. Poor Timney, let's actually. Let's actually invest a little. This is the magic thing. Bind. A lot of these spells aren't really that good. Suck, Shin. Bro. Just give it the Final Fantasy term, man. Like, stop trying to be so damn unique. I'm surprised I didn't call it Deprotect. I called it Rakunda instead, but you know what? I actually like how that sounds more. You know what? This becomes really outdated later on, but I'm gonna just call it Static. Overcome with anger. Berserk. Or how dismissive people like to call it. Burk. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to think, maybe I should use like a Sokka terminology. Or I could use like a Xenosaga 2 term. Let's see. Light wolf. Okay, light. I need something that's like, 4 letters. Light seal. Light veil. I'll pick like I think Blow is actually better, but you know, I'm thinking of like Xenosaga 2 and trying to kind of come up with a compromise. Cause like the defensive thing is like Light Veil, like Aura Veil, Pierce Veil, and then like Seal would probably be like the equivalent for like Crest. You know, things. When you get like a blade with that affinity attached to your character. Alright. So just like that, we really blessed up these characters. We're getting to the point now where I could really benefit from having a walkthrough, but okay, so I'm done with this gun. This one gets power so slowly though. I'm just gonna be like modest for now. Because just as easily I was able to get a metric ton of money, I'm also just as easily able to like waste a bunch of it on dumb shit. In any case, tomorrow will be a different program. I'll probably be streaming a little bit of Tactics Ogre. And then it'll be my prerogative whether I go and stream this game right afterwards. So aside from that, it's been your boy Mr. Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching, and Akse Ame Ikte.